Hi, it's Sarah, mynaturalbabybirth.com. So today is day 7 of our Becoming Fearless for Birth challenge, and because it's Sunday, I'm not doing this video live, but I'm going to upload this and you'll see it just fine, but you're already watching, of course. And so we are doing the 7th letter in the word fearless, which is the first S. And S stands for stop. Stop. Well, what the heck does that mean, Sarah? Yesterday we talked about emotions and using your emotions in a positive way, no matter how you feel, so that you don't have anything strongly negative sucking you down a bad path, back into anxieties or fears, anything like that we want to get away from, right? Because you've been working out this whole week to get away from those things by acknowledging and using them for your good. So here's an extra technique I want to share with you. It's called the stop technique. And so stop has 4 letters, and each of those 4 letters is a step that you're going to take. So let's walk through this. This is all in your worksheet so that you can refer back to it, a cheat sheet to remember, but let's walk through this. So stop, the S in stop stands for stop. Now, be patient with me. What this means is whenever you find yourself getting sucked down a rabbit hole of negative emotions, or you're just so frustrated and angry, or you're so scared and upset about something, whatever it is, as soon as you realize how you're feeling and what you're thinking, you stop. The first step in this method is to stop. You're going to choose to stop thinking about what's going on. And then I want you to step aside from yourself and look at yourself as if you were watching you experience what you're experiencing. It's like pressing pause on the video of your mind, right? You're going to stop, press pause, so that it doesn't keep running away. Okay, so that's S. The second step is T, stop, S-T. T stands for take a breath. You're going to stop and take a breath. A big, deep breath. Fill your belly. Take more than just 1, 3 or 5, please. Take a deep, big breath, because you can control your mental state by your breath. As soon as you acknowledge it, as soon as you choose to take a deep breath, you can slow down that heart rate, slow down those negative cycles that are triggering in your brain, and you can close your eyes. Just breathe deep into your belly a few times. And then you will feel things calm. You will feel some tension ease. Okay? So the first step was to stop. Press pause on what's going on in your head or in your heart. And then you're going to T, take a breath, or 2, or 3. Okay, then O in stop stands for observe. Observe why you are feeling this way. What was it that caused this bad feeling? What was it that caused this negative train of thought? Did someone say something? Did you see something? What triggered you to get caught down this bad path and to make you feel bad? And so what happened that you're reacting to? You're going to observe that. You've stopped, you've stepped aside, pressed pause, taken a breath, and then you look to see, okay, this is where I was, and backtrack in your thoughts to where you were. Okay. As if you're just viewing it from a third-person point of view. And then P in stop stands for pull back. Pull back is seeing the situation from an even bigger, realistic point of view. Call it, the 30,000-foot view or the bird's eye view. Even farther back, where that situation that you've just pressed pause on, so that you are seeing that in a bigger picture that includes more than just you, more than just the person that maybe said something, or the action that maybe you took, or the thought that you had. zoom out really big. Pull back so you can see a lot more in the big picture of your life and where you are. And remind yourself about all of the research that you've done and all of the digging deep and the whys behind how you feel what you feel and the why behind why you're doing what you're doing for your natural birth. Remind yourself of those things as you pull back and recall all the things that you've been doing this week during this challenge. And then if you've got that in your picture, right, your frame of reference, now I want you to imagine yourself as if you were listening to a friend explain this very same situation to you that you are dealing with. So say you got sucked down a negative path of feeling scared about tearing during birth, for example. And it gets you sucked down on feeling bad and getting scared and, oh my gosh, what am I going to do and whatever. And then you realize, oh my heck, I need to stop. So I stop. You stop. You press pause. You kind of step back. Observe while you're feeling this way. Take a deep breath. Oh, I got that backwards. Stop. Take a deep breath. Observe why you're feeling this way. Oh, I got thinking about tearing when my mother said something about scar tissue, and I thought, oh, she had to tear to get that. Oh, and she said it hurts, and then it got me thinking about it. Pull back again. Think, okay, all right. No, there's millions of women that have done this before me. I did a lot of reading about experiences moms have had about tearing and how they said it was really nothing in comparison. And okay, if so-and-so Susie was sharing this with me, if she was coming to me and saying, oh my heck, I'm so scared about tearing, what if it ends up hurting really bad, what would I tell her? Okay, so you know what, Susie, it's all right. We know that in the big scheme of things, in all the little babies that you're going to have, and in the whole Grand Canyon of your life, this is nothing to worry about. You know that this is what you want. You know that giving your baby the gift of a natural birth is the huge why that you want, the gift that you want to bestow on them. And so really, really tearing, yeah, it might happen, but, you'll get through it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay, that's what I would tell a friend if I were in that same situation. Okay, did you follow me with that? So let's go over those steps again. S in fearless stands for stop. When you notice yourself getting sucked down a rabbit hole of negative emotions or fears, you're going to do 4 things. First, you're going to stop. Press pause on how you're feeling as soon as you realize you're feeling that way or thinking that way. Then you're going to take a breath. Close your eyes. Deep breaths, deep into your belly. And then you're going to observe why you're feeling this way. Think about, okay, what got me sucked down this rabbit hole? Why am I feeling this way? What happened? How did I get here? And then you're going to pull back 30,000 foot view, see the whole big picture of your family, of the research that you've done, and think about the decisions you've made and the why and how you would give a friend advice in the same exact situation. What would you tell her? Think about those things, and then it helps you to just move on and realize, you know what? Okay, it's all right. I got sucked down this rabbit hole of feeling this way, but no problem. It's all good. I've prepared. Yeah, I might be a little nervous still, but that's okay because I know what's coming. I've done it. I'm prepared. You can train your mind this way to become so much more intentional and aware of the negative, repetitive patterns that are happening inside of your head. But you can change those patterns. You can change them to automatically redirect and trigger into positive things because of the steps that we've taken this week through this challenge and all of the deep discovery you've done within yourself. You can change those negative thought patterns. And the more you do this, this stop technique, being intentional and aware, you will get faster and faster at it over time. Okay? Tomorrow is our last day of the Fearless Challenge. It's kind of like a bonus. I'm so excited because I have a big announcement for you. And so if you have any questions about this stop technique or how to utilize it in your everyday, leave a comment or a question, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.